Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in Eco. Alright guys, I am down in the mine at the moment. I am doing a little bit of work down here, trying to get a tailings pit dug, partially, you know. So we had dug a small tailings pit yesterday, and we had emptied. Hold on, I got stuck. We emptied out the clay pit that we had right here. Hold on, let me dump all this stuff out right there. There we go. So much easier to drag it down here, just like auto stacks. It's so nice, so nice. Anyway, there we go. So let me come up here for a sec. So yeah, so this whole pit right here used to be full of wet tailings, and it was causing some pollution on our map. Which, if we open it up, we are on ground pollution right now. And as you can see, there's no pollution now because I've removed all the tailings. Now the problem is we do have pollution over here because we have more tailings, because I went ahead and smelted a bunch of copper yesterday because we're trying to get into those advanced things. We've got our blast furnaces over here that we're going to get hooked up. We're going to try to get, you know, some sort of building back here and all that kind of stuff. But we haven't quite got there yet. Hold on, we gotta partake in some food here. Let me eat a couple salads, get a sausage in us. There we go. We're filled back up. That's good. Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, we've got to eliminate all these tailings over here. We got to get them down into our pit. So, let's see. Tailings right here. So, how many are we going to end up with? That's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 92 wet tailings as of right now, which that's quite a bit, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know if the current hole that I just expanded upon is going to be anywhere near big enough to hold this many, but like I said, we're going to get them. We're going to try to get as many of them down here as possible, because that's what we need to do. We've got, you know, we're trying to keep the pollution to a minimum, at least where we can. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, so as you can see, this is our tailings pit. Now, I did have this filled up to just about the top of it, and I've had to come down here and I've been working around the sides to hollow it out a little bit. I dug under it because that was the original bottom of the pit, was right here, which was only like 5, maybe 6 layers deep. So I went ahead and got that out a little bit more. Now we're going to try to fill it up. We're going to see just how many tailings we can get off in here. And like I said, this is going to be one of those ongoing processes. Unless you just have like a giant hole already made, it's kind of hard to do your tailings. A lot of times people replace the iron or copper that they mine with their tailings, and which would work great for us, with the exception that our mine is still, like, I don't want to say untouched, but there's still a lot in there, and we're just not trying to cover up our good ore with tailings at the moment. So we're trying to get a little bit more of that dug out before we go to filling too many things up. But either way, that's fine. As you can see, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Let's see, what was that? Was that 3 shovel loads, I believe? So we've got like 30 or 40 down in here. It might just barely be big enough to hold what we've got currently. But yeah, once again, that's another one of those, even if we do get it, we're just going to have to stop and make it bigger. So, the last time we played this, we had a huge tailings pit that we were actually driving around in with the trucks, and We had ramps coming down in it, and yeah, it got big in a hurry. And I would not doubt it one bit if we ended up doing the exact same thing with this guy. So right now it's rather small. It's manageable, if you will. But like I said, the next round of metal that we're gonna smelt, yeah, they'll probably force us to expand this guy. But for now, this should get everything good. Now, the way the pollution works, they changed it from the last time that I played. Last time, you could just throw everything into like a clay pit and it was good. This time, you've got to bury everything. And when you go to bury it, you've got to bury it a minimum of 25 spaces deep. And then once it's 25 spaces deep, the pollution that's leaked out of it halves. And then I believe after that, every 5 layers, it halves again. So at 30 layers deep, you'd be looking at like 75% reduction in your pollution. And, so forth and so forth as it keeps shrinking. But yeah, so I don't know how deep we are right now, to be honest with you. On our map, we're under one of the big hills over here. I don't know if this is center or not, but that's about center. So we're kind of under one of the big hills, so a lot of the pollution's going to be negated because of how tall that hill is. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to help us manage this pile, because I don't want it to go any higher than this level. If it goes lower, that's great. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. Oh, did we do it? Oh, we did do it. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so yes, we did end up getting the tailings all in here. They all fit. That's great. I am going to work on this pit just a tad bit more. We've got a little bit of room that I kind of carved out right there. I need to break this so that I can actually get under there to shovel. And there's actually a spot right there that we can get. Well, that's on this side. Yeah, okay. So, no, we're good. We're good. So, go ahead, drop this off in the truck. Like I said, we're going to grab just a little bit more while we're down here. That way, the next round will be kind of ready for. And I don't know if it's going to hold true this time or not, but it seemed like early on in the early game, once I got a tailings pit established, usually if I go too wider on each wall and then too deeper, the next pit holds like everything that we smelted from the time before, plus like half of the next load. So that usually works out for us quite well when we're expanding. So I think we're going to try to keep doing something similar to that. We're just going to keep pushing the walls out a little bit. Keep going down with it. Is that... Yeah, there is... I guess we didn't get this corner out. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to have to do a little bit of digging here. Let me move that guy over here. I'll bring that. That way we can get down a level. And yeah, okay, so that actually, hold on here. Why do we have... That's weird. Did I miss a spot? I might have missed a spot. Okay, yeah, I missed the stone block. That's all it was. All right, so that's not too bad right here. And we'll go ahead and grab these pieces of stone as well. Go ahead and get all of that out of here. Is that everything? That's 16. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Alright, so let me go ahead and fill in behind this a little bit. So what I'll probably end up doing is we'll probably go get some of our dirt ramps, and we'll start backing down this, backing it down here with dirt ramps as we continue to go into our tailings pit. Like I said, we've got everything in here for now. It's going to work. Yeah. We did it. Or at least for the moment, we've done it. Alright, let's get this out of here. Let's go check on things up top. Now that clay pit up here, we can do away with it. And that should actually give us a pretty decent amount of room. I might be able to put another stockpile up here, depending on what we need. Let's see, there it is right there. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got up here. So this guy right here is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. So technically we could probably put one of the lumbered stockpiles up here. Do I have one on me? I do have one on me. Excellent. So why don't we do that for a minute? Why don't we pull the truck up here? It seems like you can never have enough stockpiles in this game. And just, yeah, that's just the nature of the beast, if you will. We'll just go ahead and dig this back. Oh, it's actually, it's a little bit low, to be honest with you. Okay. I don't know if we want to fill this in with dirt, or if we want to. We might do that. I might fill this in with dirt. I was going to say I could fill it in with clay, but I mean, we do have the clay right here in the truck. But then again, at the same time, the clay can be used for bricks. It can be used for so many different aspects. I think we can make. I don't know if we make. I was going to say we might make glass out of it, but I can't remember if that's one of the ingredients in the glass or not. Because I know we're about to do a whole lot of glass. As soon as I get one of the guys back on, I'm going to have them make me up like so much glass stuff. I want to get electricity to all the buildings, and that's one of the things that I'm missing is a steam generator. Well, I say a steam generator, a mechanical generator. Is that what I want? A mechanic something. One of the generators. It's one of the early coal wood powered generators to get energy. We want to get one of those. We want to try to get electricity to the buildings. Oh, this is so, yeah. We built this thing up pretty high. That was most definitely a lot of tailings that came in here. I still kind of wish they would use the clay pit lining as a pollution deterrent, like on the surface. I would love to have a stockpile sit inside a clay pit so that our tailings could go directly into it, and it could, even if it reduced the pollution by a quarter, that'd still be pretty good. So much work. Why are we getting stuck up here? That's weird. I hate to do it like this, but it actually might be faster if I just drop it down and then re-dig it. It's more wear on our shovel, but saves me a little bit of headache of jumping up and down constantly. Alright guys, give me a few minutes, let me get this dug out, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I got it leveled out. I got most of the clay out. I left a little bit over there, and if we absolutely need it, we can go and dig it out later. So I've been trying to see if I can get this stockpile to fit, and I don't think it's going to fit. I think, if I remember correctly, I think that it is, I want to say it's a 7x7, but I think the actual stockpile might be a 10 or a 9, because I think it has a platform around it, kind of like this one does. And I'm not exactly sure. Let me see, how big is this guy? Because this one's supposed to be the smaller one, so, or the one I have is the smaller one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, so if that's 12, then this one would have to start here. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bet you we're one off. I almost guarantee you we're one off. So yeah, that's going to be unfortunate, and I don't think this area back here would be big enough. Oops, I fell off. I don't think that area back there would be big enough for it. I mean, it might be, but I really doubt it. I was going to say I could build a cross right here and see if we could bring it out, but let me just kind of look here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that hits that. Yeah, so it's not going to be big enough even back over here. But you know what? That's okay, because if we need to put in a bunch of smaller stockpiles, this is plenty of room to put in like 4 or 5 of those smaller stockpiles, because those are only 5x5s. So that's that. Or if we need room for another building, we've got room for another building right here. So either way, not mad about it. I do kind of wish I would have had this one scooted over by 1 or 2. I mean, and I still could. We still could. It is a little bit of a daunting task when you look at it. You're just like, wow, that's a lot of stuff in there to move. But yeah, it is a thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's see. So what am I going to do with all of this clay? Let's see if we have a stockpile down here that we can put it in. I was going to put it in the one that we have in our inventory, but I don't think that's going to work. So hop down here. And let's see, we have, you know what? This is what we'll do right here. We will drop this dirt down into this guy. And then I'm going to unload this clay into this one right here. And yes, unfortunately, it is going to unstack them. And it's going to split the stacks. But that's going to hold just about that entire truck worth right there. Okay, so what do we got left? We've got 16. We got 16 left. Let me see. What do we got here? That's crushed granite. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to take this crushed granite with us. So that's 20. Let's do that much. Yeah, so we're going to take this, we're going to go down, and we're going to build us some more ramps. Because we're going to extend the road over, and we're going to go towards the swamp a little bit. So that will be our next order of business. To the lumber mill. We'll just pull up right here. And let's see. Yeah, we should be able to just drop it in right over here. All of that stacks up quite nicely. We do have a few pieces of road over here, not a whole lot. Got a couple of ramps. Let's make a few more, shall we? Let's see, stone ramps. We'll go ahead and make like 30 of those. Yeah, let's make 30 of those. So we'll do that. Queue up our stuff. What else do we have over here? Let's see. See if anyone put anything on this board. Use other crushed stone for roads. Do not build any ramps. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's still the same. Nothing different there. We'll eat a salad. Alright, so while that's building, because it's going to take us a minute for that, let's go up here to the main house and let's see if we got anything new on our board up here. I haven't been up to the house yet today, so someone might need me to make them something. Let's see, to-do list, 5 engineering papers, modern, 5 metallurgy papers, modern, 1 towel rack, 1 washboard, and 3 large rugs. I think we've got the towel rack and the washboard, because that was the stuff that I was needing, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that. The 3 large rugs, I'm going to leave that on there. And the forest got replanted, so that's great. We'll go ahead and save that. And let me see. So what else do we got? Oh, that reminds me, guys. I did craft up beehives. We haven't got bees in here yet, but we do have the hives up. So unfortunately, when I went to place them, I was going to place them on the back side of the house, but you need like 40 flowers close to 40 plants is what it is, close to the beehive. So we put them over here on the end of our fields because these are just all the plants, they all count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the bigger ones. I'm not sure what these are. The breeder hives, I think is what they call them. Yeah, breeding hives. So we've got those, and then we've got 2 smaller hives. So like I said, as soon as we get our beekeeper on and he does some beekeeping, we're going to be in some honey. So see what else we got. See if there's anything new over here at the Hawthorne. Let's see, anything? Hey, we've got, yes, I remember now. We've got the baker's oven over here. That guy's been running. Let's see if we got any new food crafted up. I haven't had a chance to look for any new food yet. What is that? A fruit muffin, huh? A soft, slightly sweet bread stuffed with juicy fruits. Interesting. All right, well, I'm going to be working on here for a little bit today. So I'm going to go ahead and grab me some muffins. We'll throw them in there. I've got a couple salads and a sausage left anyway. What else do we have in here? Baked meat. Oh. You know what? Let's grab a couple baked meat as well. We'll just do that. That way I can apply myself a little bit more. Let's see. Is that all the food that we got in here? I think that's all the new food. I could be wrong. What is that? Oh, that's a raw sausage. Never mind. What's this guy? Agave leaves? Okay, no, that's not something I need. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Where is my truck at? Here we go. Alright, we'll just pull up here and let's see what can we get. Yep, there's our roads right there. There's 20, that's 30 of them. So 30 30 ramps, I should say, not really roads, but ramps. So we got that, and then while we're at it, let's see, can we make regular roads as well? Yes, we can. Let's see how many we can make. $34. That's not too bad. So we'll make that up. We'll let that go. I'll have to bring back some more crushed stone anyway to build some more roads. So that's great. What we can do is we can come over here and crush some stone, I believe. Use up some of what we got in the stockpile over here. Alright, so let's see, is it this guy? Crushed copper, crushed gold, crushed granite. So yeah, so we can crush granite. Let's go ahead and... That's all we can do is 12 on the crushed granite. You know what? Go ahead and give me that. That gives me 60 of them. So yeah, so go ahead and crush that up. And then, is it connected? We might not be connected to any other piles. That might be part of our problem. What is this, basalt? Oh, here we go. Yeah, if I connect to that guy, we can crush some more sandstone and whatnot. So yeah, so that'll be good. So we'll start with that little bit of granite there. We'll let that do its thing. Alright, and we are at the end of the road. Now we can start building again. And it looks like we're going to have to start cutting down trees one more time. Alright, well, that's fine with me. That's what I'm going to be doing for a while, guys. But I think that's probably going to be it for today's video. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. You guys would like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all your wonderful, awesome support. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.